Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this was supposed to be a Friday Reads video, but work has gotten really crazy and I was exhausted yesterday, so instead it's a weekend read video and it's going up on Saturday. You're probably gonna hear a little rustling in the background because Simon is exploring a new space. He doesn't get to go in this room very often, so he's curious about every aspect of it and is being a little bit crazy. Anyways, so I am almost done with the book that I have been reading on for quite some time, and that is of course The Fox by Sherwood Smith, and I am under 100 pages, so I am absolutely hoping to finish it this weekend. The fiance is out of town, which means that I will have lots of quiet reading time, and so I'm hoping to finish it this weekend. If not, I will definitely finish it before next weekend. Yeah, so I've been enjoying this book. It's a lot more fast-paced in my opinion than Enda. I do feel like it could have been split into two books because the first and second part of this book feel like two completely different books. I don't know why she does that, why she puts two parts in the books and they don't, I mean, they all relate obviously, but it was sort of jarring going into the second half of this, which I think is why it's been a slower pace for me to read, because I read the first half fairly quickly. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this weekend. The other book I don't have with me because I am listening to it on Scribd, and that is The Golem and the Genie. I actually do have a physical copy of it, but I didn't dig it out. But I have been listening to that for the past week or two, something like that, on my commute to work. And since I am going to be commuting to work tonight and home from work tonight with nobody to talk to on the phone because again the fiance is out of town, then I am going to listen to that on my drive, and so I should get at least another hour of that read or listened to, and I've got to pick up the pace on listening to that one because apparently it is expiring on Scribd, which means it's going to go away, and I'm really enjoying the audiobook. So while I do have a physical copy and I could just read it, I really like the narrator for the audiobook for that, and so I really want to finish it via audiobook. Other than that, pretty much my weeks and weekends are going to get busier as we go into the fall. I have said before that I work in television, and one of the things that we do is live broadcast football in the fall, and so it's a little rocky and my schedule gets a little crazy and stressful, and so yesterday was the first day of really like a setup for one of those games, and tonight is the first game, so we're gonna see how it goes. Everything didn't really go as planned yesterday. It was a little more stressful than usual, but we're hoping that it won't be going forward. Usually those are on Fridays, so I get all the exhaustion out in one day, but this time it's split into 2 days, and so that's been interesting. Can't decide if it's more or less exhausting. But yeah, and the wedding is fast approaching. We're under 2 months now, which terrifies me because I still feel like everything is not done. But at the same time, as long as he shows up and I show up, it doesn't matter what we eat. It doesn't matter who shows up other than us, and it will be fine. And so I'm trying not to stress about the details, which I think is the way to go about it. But you know, there's always going to be a little bit of stress. So this fall is definitely more stressful than usual, so bear with me if my schedule, video schedule gets a little erratic, because it might, because there may just come a Sunday where I just don't feel like filming, and that's okay because this is not my full-time job. This feels more like a part-time job, but it's a hobby, and so I don't want to put a lot of stress on myself to stick to exactly my schedule when I know that everything else in my life is very scheduled and very stressful right now. So yes, bear with me. That's all I say all that for that. But yeah, I am going to wrangle this cat now because now he's trying to climb the curtains in here. He doesn't climb the curtains anywhere else anymore, but apparently these are fascinating new curtains. Okay, well, I will talk to you guys next time. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Bye!